Our trip to Avalon certainly included both good and bad, both fun and a horrible accident. And if you missed that, go back to last week's episode to see what happened. Today also holds a bit of good and bad, including a very unfortunate incident with our drone. Stay tuned for the last exciting leg of our epic Catalina adventure.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Sea All Life. I'm Andrea, this is Tom, and we have 2 pups. We're a couple of Texas transplants living the empty nest life to the fullest. For us, that's living part-time on our 44-foot DeFever trawler in San Diego. Our hope is that as you join us on our dreams and adventures, we'll inspire you to discover your own. We awoke our final day in Avalon to calm, cloudy skies.
Good morning. It's about 6:15, ready to pull out from Avalon. It's a nice morning. Just getting all my waypoints set and ready to fire up the engines and have a great trip.
What are the conditions supposed to be?
Calm seas, overcast for a while, but
Sun might come out later.
Yeah, maybe around noon or 1, something like that.
Can I order up some whales and dolphins, please?
Yes, many whales, many dolphins. Big whales steer clear of sea all.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a fun day.
Yes, it will be. Where's my co-captain over there? Final P.
We went through our pre-passage checklist before heading out.
Air bubble.
Doing the checklist here?
Air bleed. Yeah. No, if you see water flowing in the back, that's good enough for me.
So engine cooler water is flowing? Yes, no?
I'm pumping water on both sides.
Babe?
How's the temperature looking?
It's okay for now.
Got water out both sides.
Okay.
Okay, so we're good. Water out both sides.
Yeah.
Okay, and check engine temperature you said is okay?
Yeah.
We're doing the rear mooring ball sandbag deal.
Sand line, yeah.
Sand line.
Yeah. Well, the rear mooring. Yeah.
Me. I heard the word sandbag all week. Sand line.
Okay, the sand line is done.
Take that off or no?
Nope, I got it.
Okay.
Give it a minute. Okay.
It's okay that it's under the boat?
That way. Yeah, here it's going. So actually, don't swing the rear too much.
Okay.
You gotta.
Okay, I'm going straight.
Yeah, straight.
We're off.
In fact, go a little bit to the.
Okay. What did I hit?
We went over the thing, but it's still there, so
It's on my prop.
we're not hooked up.
Is there a line on that thing?
Oh yeah.
On the float?
Yeah, oh yeah. Otherwise it would go somewhere.
It was definitely bittersweet to leave. I would have loved to have stayed for a few more days.
So, what's the first thing that's bothering you?
The first thing that's bothering me is we're only going 7.5 knots.
Hi.
And the second thing that's bothering me is it doesn't show me my. That's the second thing. Is the VHF going off? Yeah.
That's the thing that's bothering
That's
me.
like nails on chalkboard. And then the third thing is it doesn't show me what time we're getting in
Really?
on Navionics. That's operator error, I'm sure. No, actually, it can't be operator error. It must be Navionics. It'd be impossible to be operator error. Am I right?
Yeah.
So see how this has an arc to it? I know we turned here a little bit, but
Yeah.
that arc usually indicates that current is pushing you this way.
So that's one reason we're going a little slow.
It could be, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Soon we spotted some birds hanging out with a sea lion, and then we saw some whales.
It is so smooth out here, it's like being on the bay.
Next, we came upon a pod of dolphins.
The water was so smooth we decided to fly the drone, which we rarely do in San Diego because there's only one little place you can legally fly them on the bay.
We quickly encountered problems.
Epic fail.
Take 3. on the dinghy launch. Do you need to reorient it again?
No. Wait, you know what? Turn it to the side. Okay, get ready. Release.
Goodbye, little buddy. Okay, we're going to try to get our drone back. We have a runaway drone. It has a -1. Look, it's heading to Catalina.
Honey, don't say that.
We have a little drone drama. It's above the boat. We're trying to head over so we get underneath it.
Right where I'm standing, it's directly over here, straight up.
But it's still out the starboard side. But we're closing in on it.
The problem was that Tom's drone app on his phone froze and he had no control. This final clip from the drone shows us stopped, then turning to get closer to it before it started to dive towards the water. So close yet so far away. We were running out of time.
Are you making it go up?
Maybe. Turn it, Robert, turn it. Faster. There is a net up in that dock box.
Okay. Yeah, there's a net in the dock box. Molly, can you try to get a net from that box?
I didn't have anything on the screen. All I saw was the water.
It's very sad we lost our drone, don't you think?
Yeah, but I'm over it already. I'm gonna get one like John. So
Okay.
John's got a good one.
It's sort of a bummer that we're finally in a place we could use a drone and we had to lose it, but oh well. Worse things could happen. A lot worse.
John's got it down to a science, so I'm gonna have him do the whole tutorial thing with me.
Suddenly, we were coming upon a huge pod of dolphins. It was so cool to watch them swim over to us and get ready to surf under our bow.
Here he is.
Yeah. There's one right there.
Look, look some more, look. Oh, they're so cute. Ah. Dolphins are everywhere. We're literally surrounded by thousands of them. You can see them in every single direction, all the way around us. They're just leaping all over.
On this trip, I truly fell in love with our boat. She's so powerful and made the voyage very smooth. If you're in love with your boat too, tell us why in the comments.
So I'm just sitting here pondering
In the middle of the
in the
ocean,
middle of the ocean.
2,000 feet depth, 2,000 foot depth.
Yep. How I just love our captain and just how much he's learned and come such a long way and figures things out. So the bottom line is this. He may not like me telling you this, but I think he'll be okay with it. You know, we've been homeowners for 30 years and pretty much anything. No, we've been homeowners for 30.
Oh, okay. Got
Well,
it.
oh no,
Keep going.
33.
Keep
Okay.
going.
Anyway, pretty much anything that would go wrong in our home, Tom says, call a plumber, call the electrician, call the painter,
Call the AC guy.
We've had plenty of that. And because, you know, he's always had a career that is just really demanding. But in addition to that, on the weekends, like, he needed his downtime to refresh. I know some people can sort of refresh by doing house projects, but that wasn't refreshing for him. It was just more work. And so what's been really cool since we've Sea Y'all is to just, I have to tell him to stop. No, no more problem solving today. We're not going to fix anything else. You need to just sit and relax because he's constantly wanting to tinker on the boat, find problems and fix them.
Long list. There's always a long list.
Yeah.
So the reason why I wasn't like, oh, let me plunge that toilet, let me look at the AC problem, let me get under the sink and fix that pipe type of thing, or try to fix that lamp, is because I wasn't passionate about it and I was busy and all the other stuff. But this is my passion, this is my hobby. Boating, my boat, learning more about the boat, learning how to fix things, learning how to solve things, learning how to navigate, learning, you know, ocean voyage, whatever, trying to get my captain's license. So I run to it. So I don't want to stop doing it, even though there might be other things to do, or maybe I should take a break. But when it's your passion, that's where you want to spend your time. So that's the moral.
Yes, and I do want to add one thing. If you watch our channel regularly, you see we have electricians and boat mechanics on this boat all the time. Because let me tell you something. If he had a demanding job 30 years ago, he has a ridiculously demanding job now. And there's no way he can do everything. But that's just a matter of him having, it's a time factor. This man, he's willing to put the hours in and learn all of it. But there's no possible way for him to add, you know, sometimes you have a mechanic come over 3 days in a row and spend hours to fix one thing. I have no doubt when Tom retires that, you know, I'm sure there's still going to be times we need a mechanic, but you're going to be doing a lot yourself.
My story is, let me retire early and I will fix that. We will not have to call any mechanic.
That's right.
Thanks.
So way out there, much further than my camera is going to pick up, we see a vessel coming our way. And it looks like a pretty, when Tom uses the binoculars, it's a big vessel. Over here we have a sailboat. So there's some things that need to take place, and I just want to hear from Captain Tommy what that is.
And we'll get a better view of the sailboat and the boat going by in a minute. But no, so this guy's going fast. I'm actually, you know, going 8 knots right now. And he has to potentially, unless he wants to alter course, he's going to split the middle of us. And I moved over because we should go port to port. We were pretty much on the same course, going the same direction. So that was the gist of it. But that's not that far. The sailboat's not that far out. It's only about a half a mile out over there. So he's going to have to either go between us or really alter his course.
And one thing I've noticed on this trip, both coming and going, is no one has altered their course.
See y'all has.
No one has altered their
except
course.
See y'all.
Yeah, we have altered our course for about 10
Is it because
boats.
I go so slow?
I don't know, but we have had to alter every time.
I'm a big ship.
Well, we're going to keep our eye on the situation, see what happens.
It's all good.
It's all good.
And with my Hunt for Red October Autopilot, because I used to have the Hunt for Red October radar. So this is an 80s model, old school. You had to be born before 1990 to even understand what that is.
Oh boy.
So there is a course correction and there's a jog switch on here, but I don't know when you move it port or starboard, I don't know if it's 1 degree, 2 degree, half degree. So that was the only thing we were talking about.
So it just helps you to slightly change your course when there's a boat coming at you?
Without turning it off and redoing it.
And didn't something weird happen earlier when you did that?
Yes, so since it is a little old, there's some cobwebs in the system. A couple mice has chewed on the wiring. For whatever reason, at one point, you got to zoom in on my Garmin from maybe the 90s, Robert. What do you think? Early 2000s?
I thought late 90s.
Late 90s, okay. For some reason, it wanted to go back to Avalon at one point. It changed my waypoint to Avalon, and I did a 180. And I think it was Molly that didn't get enough Avalon and Catalina who said it like that. She wanted me to do a 180.
Yeah, I was down making a charcuterie board Robert was in the restroom, I believe, and we all knew something
Why does she have to out you like
was
that?
going on.
I peed in a circle.
Yeah. No, that might have been the other time when I don't know what happened exactly. I pushed too many jogs or too many course corrections, or I don't know if it was me, based on what happened with the Avalon experience. They were all up front looking at. No, you weren't looking at the Dolphins, were you?
No.
I can't remember. Anyways, again, like I took a hard left. I think you were downstairs again.
He was peeing.
Oh, okay.
Still.
No, the first time Robert goes, something's wrong with your.
Actually,
the Dolphins
we were.
are here. But he just wanted to quickly say, hey, something's wrong with your autopilot.
Yeah, we were looking at the Dolphins.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it for now.
So here's the boat that was coming towards us.
Slow down a lot.
He slowed down and he went through the middle.
Safety first. That's not full throttle.
And just like that, no, just kidding. 9 hours later, we entered San Diego Bay.
Okay, we made it back. Great trip back. And just getting in the harbor. And we're going to do a pump out. Sorry for the details, but time to pump out. But it's been a great day.
Beautiful, sunny, dolphins, whales.
More dolphins than we knew what to do with.
Yeah,
So
thousands of dolphins, lots of whales.
Yeah.
And finally the sun came out and it's been gorgeous.
We're home.
Yay, we're home, pulling into our marina. Thanks so much for joining us on our Catalina adventures. We're so grateful for you. We hope you'll take a moment to subscribe to the Sea Life if you haven't done so already. And let's hear an update from Chaz. Chaz, it's so good to see you. Tell us, what happened when you got back to the mainland, and give us an update.
Hi, Andrea. Thank you for checking in. I'm actually doing quite well. As you know, we left you guys in Catalina on Saturday afternoon around 4:30, and we made our way back to the Marriott Marina in San Diego, arriving around 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Alex and I then proceeded to the emergency room where they were expecting me. It was a little more involved than I thought. So when we arrived, I was in the emergency room for about 30 hours until they took me into surgery, where they cleaned up the wound and extracted the remaining bits of crushed bone from the tip of my toe. And then they closed it up and bandaged it up and put me in one of those very attractive orthopedic sandals, post-op sandals, which I've been wearing ever since, and we'll be able to give them back in the next few days. Pretty minor thing, all in all. I did my part for the ecology in Catalina. I left a piece of toe for the fish to enjoy. So hopefully they enjoyed that. And looking forward to going back there under more normal circumstances. Thanks for checking in. We'll see you soon.
Wow, it really was such a crazy accident. Thanks for the update, and I hope we see you soon.